Welcome back to Feast Fight Back. Today's video is a much shorter one, but I just wanted to put on a couple of the achievements that I've made the last few days because they've been huge for me and I wanted to share them. I also wanted to add that this is nowhere near everything that I ate in these days, it's just the achievement parts. So started off this day with my normal breakfast. By the way, I did have a whole slice of toast, but I forgot to take a picture, so that's just the other half. And I had honey on it instead. Then for lunch, we didn't have enough bread left, and usually this would mean a panic down to Tesco to try and find the exact loaf of bread that I eat. But we did have some baps left over, and so I said, okay, I'll have a bap. So I had a ham mayonnaise bap, and we didn't measure out the mayonnaise, and we also didn't measure out the ham, which has been a huge thing for me. So completely unknown lunch, and obviously still had my corner yogurt afterwards. Then I met my wonderful best friend and we sat and chatted in the sunshine, which was lovely, but it was cold. Then later on in the day, this was after dinner, I sat down doing my paint by numbers with Hugo, and I'd picked up this bag of white chocolate mini eggs in the sale, and white chocolate is my thing. I absolutely love it. And I just wanted some, and Mum was like, then you can have some. And I was like, oh gosh. And then I was like, well, if not now, when? So I had some, despite the fact I just had dinner, and despite the fact night snack was still coming. And I still had my full night snack after that. And I was going to finish this day on this little quotey thing, which I really liked. It's also super colourful, which I really like. And then moving on to the next day. Started off again with amazing porridge that was so thick, it was wonderful. And then my toast, and that's the full slice this time. For lunch today, I'm having a whole different lunch, just to mix things up and try something different. To be honest, I'm not having the best day. I'm feeling quite low, and just struggling a lot, but that's not a reason to not keep going and keep moving forwards. So taking a deep breath and just gonna keep going. Had a bit of a panic about lunch, but I thought I shouldn't do it, and then thought no, I need to do it and I want to do it, so I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll just keep going, doing it. I am going to have a pitta with hummus and falafel, and then I'm going to have a rice pudding afterwards, which is so new for me, but new can be exciting. Terrifying, but it can be exciting. I had such a huge panic about this. I was like, no, this is far too much change, there's too much going on. But I really wanted a pitta, but I was very aware that the pittas were not where I needed to be in regards to where I usually have a sandwich or a wrap. So I said to Mum, well, I'll have a rice pudding afterwards then to make up for it. And so yeah, the whole thing was completely new, but I managed okay. I mean, the pitta was okay, I wouldn't do it again, but I'm glad I tried it. Then for my afternoon snack, I tried this hot cross bunny egg thing, which was basically like a cream egg, but it had white chocolate around it. Which, don't get me wrong, it was really nice, but I just wish that the chocolate was a bit thicker. But yeah, white chocolate is my thing, so I mean, I'm definitely having another one soon, and I'm really glad I tried it because it was the first one I've tried like this. I am sitting down to my next hot meal, and we're finishing off the roasted vegetables from earlier in the week with some sausages, and again, all done in oil. And everything like that, which that was just Hogs wanting his dinner. But yeah, got like sweet potato, veg, all roasted in oil. But yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Roasted vegetables is one of mine and my whole family's favourite dishes, but it becomes such a big fear. I hadn't had it for a long time. So I think we're all enjoying it being back on the menu at the moment. It is challenging, but I know that it's only going to become less challenging the more I keep on facing it. And yeah, obviously have my yogurt straight afterwards. Then I did more of my paint by numbers and had my night snack. Today's video, it is short, but I wanted to share the achievements because they were huge to me, absolutely huge. And I wanted to finish on this quote because it felt very appropriate.